Indie Cross. We all know it, I hope. We were all having fun watching these guys go on their own little multiversal adventure, fighting robots and occasionally each other. There was action, mystery, comedy, themes at play. We had it all. And then Miss Dweebo walks into the room. We had a good thing going, you stupid son of a... I jest, of course. I really do like her. And honestly, for what she does, she serves her job really well for the plot. After all, if all these characters could just steamroll the competition, then why am I watching the show? But the manner that Midasura handles it jumps out at me. Killing some of these guys? Alright, I guess that makes sense. But Unithor and Charlotte had already shown how busted they are, Charlotte copying pasting, and Unithor saying, but that's the problem. It's good for showing a formidable opponent for the cast to face. But the fact that half the cast can brush off death means that you need something else. What's stopping Frisk from coming back again and again until he wins, like in any other fight from Undertale? Well, take his weapon so he isn't as busted as he is in his Apex. And buff his opponent while you're at it. Why not? Boom, there you go, an equal fight. Oh, the beheaded and the knight can never die? Okay, give them a partner who can die. Which is bad if they're fighting against a game master who's shown to be a pretty strong fella. But Midasura here just comes up and says, yeah, okay buddy. Yeah, Midasura could just turn stuff into gold? And that's scary, they're just gone for the series, which, yeah, is a good thing in order to shrink the cast down and allow new characters to share the spotlight without feeling like we're funding a personal army over here, or that each character collectively gets only 30 seconds of screen time each. But they got that beheaded, dude! I spent 4 months getting the Dead Cells true ending! So my main point is this, how do we turn it off? Some smart Alec will just say, oh, wait until more episodes.
What?
Well, I can't wait that long! I need it now! I need answers! Plus, I don't need to! Yes, I think I may have just the thing that might be the cure to this gilded affliction. But let's recap what we do know.
What do you mean we?
And when I say we, I mean me, who's willing enough to scour through Laurel's Q&As and use Twitter. So, Midasura is a rogue.
They are evil robots that want...
Their inspiration is like abstract art. It's up to interpretation, sticking out since every other rogue has a pretty clear-cut inspiration each. But their biggest point of inspiration is in their name, a mix of Medusa and King Midas. I put Minos here, but that's not it.
Say what now?
And if you don't know who he is, you don't touch the hand of Midas, idiot. So yeah, that's probably where the gold vision comes from. But it should be simple, kill Midasura and we restore them, right? Well, Mora has stated that destroying Midasura actually doesn't do anything, but there has to be a cure. I mean, we're not just gonna leave these guys like this, and I might have found that cure. And would you believe me that someone else might have already used it in episode 2, but not as a cure for Midasura. You see, this is not water, which we found out in the Indie Cross ARG, which is really cool, and haha, you missed out on it. But it's described by, presumably Charlotte, as, no, it seems like the rogues have found a new way to cool down quickly. No amount of normal water should cool down our energy source. This sounds like some sort of confined neutrino cooling matter. Too bad this won't last for long.
Huh?
Which we saw used in effect in Game Master. This confirms that this isn't typical water. But why does that matter? Well, if we flip into Greek mythology and... just realized that the King Midas tale is one of the few legends not referenced in Hades. Well anyways, in the King Midas legend, specifically added in a wonder book for girls and boys that added the section where King Midas accidentally turned his daughter into the world's richest garden gnome. Bro just originally just died of hunger in the original story, huh? But after Dionysus saw the king's pleas, he granted the king's wish by allowing him to wash his daughter in a river, allowing the gold to be washed away. And while you look at that, in Indie Cross, there's a river right there. Sure, it's not officially confirmed to be the same stuff, since it's constantly raining and that doesn't really do anything for Game Master. And the characters themselves aren't officially turning into gold, but merely paused, which I don't really get what the difference is, but okay. There's too many coincidences here to deconfirm the idea that this blue Gatorade has nothing to do with it. I mean, why introduce it at all at this point, since Game Master could have easily gotten jumped without his health boost and resulted in the same outcome. In the same episode that we see Midasura use her ability, this series feels way too smart to introduce something like this and not elaborate it further. It just seems a little too likely, so it's just something to think about. Oh yeah, tell DDR dipping characters into the water is gonna revive them, and I bet there's gonna be a gag or a scene where V1 is fighting the rogues, a tank of electrolyte water is gonna break and splash onto either the knight or the beheaded, because let's face it, they're just both out there in the city, get revived only to be caught in the crossfire in the battle and get frozen once again. Plus, it makes the most amount of sense. Since, you know, Sangrius is Greek, he could just say, oh, I've heard about a guy who did this sort of thing. And then Shovel Knight could say, I killed Kratos. What?
I am Shovel Knight!